What if one morning you feel an earthquake and turn on the news just to hear
that the fragment it has hit the state of Florida.
What can you do if an extinction level event is ought to occur? We can shoot it with missiles to break it apart, or we can shoot it before it even reaches the earth. But there is a small chance that those things will work. So NASA has developed the first ever planetary defense system of Earth. DART, or Double Asteroid Redirection Test, is humanity's first mission to change the course of a celestial body. But why? In October 2028, an asteroid named 1997 XF11 could come as close as just 0.0006 astronomical units to Earth. This will be such a close approach that you could even see it with ordinary binoculars. The size of the asteroid, according to various sources, is probably 700 to 900 meters, which, if crashes on Earth, is enough to wipe out more than 75% of the Earth's inhabitants. What if something goes wrong and it heads directly towards us? Though asteroid impacts are uncommon, still we see news articles reporting about huge asteroid impacting our Earth. Earth has been shaped and destroyed by many asteroids in its lifetime. Some of them may be the reason we have water in this planet. It is not unknown to us that an asteroid killed 76% life forms from the face of Earth 66 million years ago. We have to make sure that another event like that does not take us back to the Stone Ages again. The first step towards that is knowing and always looking for any asteroid that can hit us. We know about 40% of the asteroids that can be hazardous, but thankfully none of them will hit Earth anytime soon, though the danger is mainly the asteroids that we know nothing about. Small ones collide with Earth frequently. Maybe the last one did when you are watching this video, but larger ones usually are rare. On a normal day, the largest one could be as large as 40 centimeters, but 20 meters wide asteroids also impact in every 100 years. Then once in every million years, a large enough asteroid that can cause an extinction level event visits Earth. From an asteroid about 10 km wide, there is nearly 0% chance of survival. That's where DART comes in. The name Double Asteroid is for two really good reasons. DART is on its way to hit a binary asteroid. Just like all celestial objects, including Earth, the small asteroid named Dimorphos is in orbit around the big asteroid Didymos. The asteroid is about the size of object that we would tend to be concerned about. Dimorphos is about 160 meters across, or about the size of Rome's Colosseum, which is large enough to cause severe damage if it ever were to struck Earth. But the larger one, Didymos, is about 780 meters wide. The orbit of Didymos ranges from about 1 astronomical unit around the orbit of Earth to a bit beyond the orbit of Mars. It takes 2.1 Earth years to orbit around the Sun, and as it orbits, it can get pretty near to us. In 2003, it passed Earth from just 0.048 astronomical units, which is just over 7 million kilometers away from Earth. That is actually when we were able to detect Dimorphos. NASA's DART mission has already been launched aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket on 24 November 2021 and is scheduled to reach this destination, Didymos, on 26 September 2022. Unlike most space missions, DART is not very complicated and is rather a low-cost mission. Also, the spacecraft itself is a small one, just the size of a refrigerator. The payload consists of a single instrument called Draco. Draco is a high-resolution imager that will help DART to navigate and choose its target location for impact. At the moment of impact with Dimorphos, DART will be moving at about 4 miles per second. That's about 15,000 miles an hour. Because of conservation of momentum, the asteroid will slightly move away from its original place after the impact. Actually, the important thing is not how far we move the asteroid, it's how much we change its speed. So, we are going to change the speed of the asteroid by only a few millimeters per second. That's far smaller than the walking speed. DART is carrying a small CubeSat. It's called Lycia Cube. It was contributed by the Italian space agency ASI, and its job basically is to watch the impact from a little distance away. Lycia Cube weighs just 14 kilograms and is only 30 centimeters long. It's going to be stored away from the mothership a few days before the kinetic impact. It's going to maneuver and offset itself to the side so that it does not run into the same asteroid that DART is running into. It has two cameras on it that are going to try to first catch the actual impact of DART, but then more importantly see the ejecta, the plume of material that's blown off the surface of the asteroid. If we are fortunate, we'll be able to see the impact crater newly formed by DART, and then Lycia Cube will do something that DART cannot do. It will fly past the asteroid, look back and get the full three-dimensional shape of the object that we hit. Actually, we won't know much about the shape until we get there. The spacecraft is intelligent and it will itself choose its impact location based on a few sets of instructions that scientists have set, but this is not the end of the mission. After the impact, a follow-up mission is scheduled to launch in 2024. Hera, a brilliant work by ESA, will again look into the crater created by DART and give us some real 3D images of the impact. The asteroid duo, even being about a kilometer wide, looks just like a tiny dot from Earth. Hera will perform its own impact scene investigation and send us the data back to further calculate how much change we need to make in the speed of an asteroid if one is ever headed straight to us. The Didymos asteroid pair, which is not a threat to us as of now, will not be any threat even after the collision. Scientists have made that sure before launching DART for an impact. But the main problem from asteroid threat is not deflecting or destroying the asteroid, but detecting one before it's too late. We are extremely bad at this. Every year, we can hardly detect 15 to 20 asteroids before it hits us. And if you are watching this video without skipping, then you know how many asteroids hits us every day. So, if one large enough asteroid is ever on a collision course with Earth, then our only bet will be DART as of now. Well, if we have detected it early enough. Remember, Earth is just a pale blue dot floating in the vast universe where billions of pale blue dots are also floating. It will take only one asteroid to end everything. So, even if you cannot do anything to stop it, just be kind to each other and enjoy the life you have. Thanks for watching.